Things I didn't know when I was a Christian. The Bible supports slavery. I had heard that there were some rules about slavery in there, and these rules were framed as being protections for the slaves, not an approval of the practice. But if you actually read the verses, and there are a lot of them, the support for the institution becomes very clear. Apologists will tell you that the Bible gives us rules for a gentle form of slavery that was kind of like taking care of the poor. They can only be enslaved for 6 years, and then you have to free them, and when you do, you have to give them a bunch of supplies that are meant to prevent them from having to resort to becoming a slave in the future. But what the apologists leave out is that this only applied to Hebrew slaves. Leviticus 25:44-46 makes it quite clear that foreign slaves have a different set of rules. They can be purchased from the nations around you as well as from the strangers in your land, and there is no restriction on how long you can own them. Verse 46 is that you can bequeath them to your sons after you to inherit as a possession forever. And the New Testament doesn't make it better. The only time slaves are even mentioned, it is either to tell slaves to obey their masters, to tell masters not to threaten their slaves, or when Jesus is telling a parable in which God is the slave master. If the Bible were actually against slavery, it wouldn't be hard for God to have included a verse that explicitly says something like, "Thou shalt not own people as property," but instead, he provided commands for slaves to obey their masters.